Indy Mogul.
What? Movie Math on a Wednesday? Yes, the saga of Movie Math is a long one, going on hiatus multiple times, then being canceled, then going live, all in an effort to bring you box office analysis in a timely manner that is also of the highest quality. It's been a struggle, and through it all, you have been amazingly supportive. In fact, I'd say that of all the programming I do on Beyond the Trailer, while Movie Math might not get the most views, it has the most vocal and loyal following. And it's for you lovers of Movie Math who I appreciate so much that I'm gonna try this again. So once more, let's do some Movie Math on its new day, Wednesdays. This weekend, X-Men First Class hit theaters and Hollywood got schooled. Still reeling from last week's lesson that audiences are losing interest in 3D, this week Hollywood learned that movie stars are actually kind of important. Or at the very least, repeat stars like Vin Diesel and the Wolfpack, who are the ones ruling the 2011 box office along with Johnny Depp. This was supposed to be the summer of the comic book movie, and it looks like Hollywood might have ruined it by cheaping out on talent. The latest ho-hum comic book open is X-Men First Class with 56 million, but Fox is doing a full court press to explain why that's okay. Fox argues that this is a reboot of the franchise and on par with the openings of Batman Begins and Casino Royale. That's true. However, both those films were right in line with the openings of the previous films in their franchise, while X-Men First Class is not. As for Fox's second argument that X-Men First Class matches the opening for the original X-Men film, well, that was 11 years ago. But the good news is that X-Men First Class is getting a great response from both critics and audiences who've seen it, so maybe the film will have legs. And after all, if it does mirror Batman Begins and Casino Royale, their follow-up movies had boffo openings. Next up, The Hangover Part 2 is in the, well, hangover phase, as after partying over Memorial Day weekend, it fell 62% in its second weekend. But the film has already scored with a 2-week worldwide gross that's fast approaching the original's entire run. Naturally, Warner Brothers has ordered another round, and The Hangover Part 3 is being fast-tracked as we speak. Now, in third and fourth place are two movies that are taking a beating in the press unnecessarily. True, their 3D grosses were down, which might spell trouble for 3D, but hardly these franchises. Kung Fu Panda 2 is running almost parallel to the first film and has 2 more weeks of smooth sailing before Cars 2 KOs it at the box office. As for Pirates 4, while it might be underperforming here in the United States, it's fast approaching $1 billion worldwide thanks to foreign markets, and could potentially become the highest grossing film in the franchise. This puts Hollywood at a crossroads, who has always relied on audiences here at home to set the box office tone for their films. But with American audiences not nearly as dependable as they used to be, and foreign audiences turning up the box office heat, we might be seeing more and more movies open abroad before they do here in the United States. That way, foreign audiences can generate the necessary headlines to get us to the theaters, as they did with both Rio and Fast 5. So if you want Hollywood's movies to continue to open first here in the US, you better start buying some movie tickets, America, or there might be more movies like The Adventures of Tintin, which we are getting last. As for the rest of the box office, Bridesmaids has impressively passed the 100 million mark, while Fast 5 is the first movie of 2011 to pass the 200 million mark. This weekend, Super 8 and Judy Moody hit theaters, with the industry predicting an opening of 25 to 30 million and 6 million respectively. If Super 8 does indeed open that low, it will be J.J. Abrams' lowest debut yet. And that's the box office roundup. I'm Grace Randolph, and we just did some movie math.